here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. This fielded right at the goal line. He won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. At their own 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Book. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
What a scrub, my bro. What a scrub.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action now. Book. That's caught by Marquez Callaway. And just shutting him off there. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Book. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And Callaway taking it in left side. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
No more pressure, no more pressure.
Him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
I don't see us getting
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And they go play action with Book. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down. They gave
oh, hell no. Like, what the fuck, EA?
So what a let-off there. You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead, it turns into nothing.
And from that close of range, if you start it left, your goose is cooked. And this thing, well, it never had a chance to straighten itself out. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, this defense for the Saints, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something this episode.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point by Ficken, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On the option to give to Sermon here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Lance going to throw. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that would be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Marquez Callaway deep for New Orleans. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
I was got to a quick start, but we end up
the Saints offense
falling down. I don't know what's going on with this.
Well, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points.
Why did you stop running? Oh, my God, bro. That got to be the worst fucking shit in Madden I ever seen, bro.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake.
And across the chalk.
My damn, bro.
It's a 49er touchdown.
Fuck programs Madden.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Callaway, the return man. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And after getting
that's crazy,
tackled, he's still down.
It's not even man. It's fucking EA.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his
fault.
If
he can't be blocked, bro, we can't run.
Space, a loss results there.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, okay. My boy told me I can't do it 3 times on one job. My bad.
A nickel set for third down.
Gotcha. Okay.
Book.
You threw it inaccurate. Nobody on you.
Picked off by the former first rounder Jimmy.
I'm thinking tragedy that set me up for failure. Inaccurate with nobody on you.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Sermon now on 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Certainly a nice job there by the defense.
Accurate. Nobody on him, bro.
But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by Gold is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground.
Move your big. Oh, shit.
Non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun. Here's Book. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit. And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 20-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun. Lance. He'll dump this off to Sermon, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now Lance. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Lance giving it to Sermon now on the option. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Again with Sermon. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
He's blocking horrible right now.
Decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too
for no
cautious,
reason, my boy. You just throwing inaccuracies for no reason at this point.
How they attack him here.
Look at that.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Book now. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a 1st down as well.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
We get like 10 holding penalties per game. Like it never fails. Why are you guys holding so much? But some of the best offensive line in the game. And did you see the route my tight end just ran? Like,
a bit of a hole
come
here
on,
with a
bro.
1st and 20. To throw his Book. That's taken in by Callaway. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Book. Book under pressure, and he'll go down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Welcome to the stream, man. We getting worked right now. But hey.
They'll look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That's taken on the 25.
Thanks for doing this stream. Welcome to the club. Like, sub, and share, man. Like, sub, and share. Winning a tough one with the Saints this season, 2. Quarterback's garbage. Tried to give the Rook a chance, but he is not doing anything productive. Comes to run, though. Oh,
they're looking to put a drive in the end zone. Oh, I agree with you, Tony.
Come on, bro.
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying,
going back right. Should be.
Not one that I've ever met.
On 2nd down, another shot for Sermon. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
This is a smart guy. Most likely going to try to get this first down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
2 minutes remaining in this